Show me what I need, show me what I need. I wanna go on a late night drive, putting my head and your head on my thighs. Stop at the lights and you kiss me like fire. Are you tryna be the man I admire? Thinking it's up, well I don't know how. No way your lips like this on my mouth. Stay up all night, I don't mind if I'm tired. If you tryna be my man, yo, high.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be telling any aspirants that want to come to my university. If you don't know me before, my name is Daniela. I'm a 100 level computer science student at Landmark University. So I'm basically going to be telling you like basic things about the school and things that you need to know before you want to come to this school, because I know that right now people are doing their jam, WAEC is coming up. So if you want to come to this school, I'm just going to be telling you all the things that you need to know. Let's get to it. So the basic thing that you need to know before coming to this school, before saying you want to come to this school, whatever, you should know phones are not allowed, SIM enabled devices are not allowed. You should know that already. By the way, you are supposed to know that before you even say, oh, I want to come to Landmark University. If you don't know Landmark University is a school founded by Papa Bishop David Oyedepo in 2011. It's the sister university to Covenant University, if you know that school. So basically, phones are not allowed, SIM enabled devices are not allowed. Anything that can take SIM, anything regarding SIMs, they're not allowed. If you need a device, you use your laptop, use an iPad, a tablet that is not SIM enabled. If it's SIM enabled, it's still considered contraband, and an iPod. Those are the only devices that you can use. That is why like here most people don't use WhatsApp, because like if you use WhatsApp web on your laptop or on your iPad or whatever, it will log out after like 2 weeks and it's not going to be of any use. Why will you use something for 2 weeks? Like now, us 100 level for this time, we stayed for 7 months, and you cannot say you want to like call your parents to help you to log into WhatsApp every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. Or if you're someone that submits your phone, because you can actually submit your phone to the school when you are coming, when you just resume, you submit your phone. Then when you're about going home, they'll give you back your phone. They will never give you back your phone unless you actually have a very urgent need for it, like you really need to use it. That's the only way that they'll give you back your phone. So yeah, nothing SIM enabled. Those are the devices that you can use when you are in this school. Another thing that you need to know if you're coming to Landmark University is dressing. Things that are not allowed. You can't wear jeans. You can't wear crop tops. You can't, when you're going for classes, during Monday to Fridays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. I think you must wear corporate. Even if you don't have classes, as far as you are leaving your hostel, you must wear corporate. Classes, you wear corporate. Anything regarding classes and Monday to Friday, during those hours, you wear corporate. That is the thing you need to know. Jeans are not allowed. Jean-like materials, chinos are not allowed. All these crop tops, all these type of dressings, they are not allowed. During casual hours, that's from 6 p.m. till about 8 p.m. Another thing, you cannot talk with a boy past 7 p.m. That is where a boy and a girl's interactive hours end. You can talk from like 8 a.m. I think till like 7 p.m. But you cannot be caught pairing. If you don't know what pairing is, I'll explain that in later on in this video. Anyways, you dress corporately, like you wear collared shirts. You don't need to necessarily wear collared shirts for girls. There are other type of corporate things, but like they should not be exposed. The hair should not be exposed at all. They should not be sleeveless. It cannot be off shoulder. All those type of things, they are not allowed in this school. You must wear, if you're a boy, you must wear a tie, your collared shirts, your trousers, corporate shoes. That's how it is. You can't dress anything less than that. And if you're a boy and you decide, oh, I want to dress more, you can actually wear your blazer. You can wear a suit altogether. As far as it's corporate and it's not anything less than your shirt, your tie, your trousers, you must wear a tie. During corporate hours as a boy, you must have a tie on. This school is actually very, very lenient. Not very, very, but like compared to boys, they're more lenient with girls. We don't need to wear ties. We don't need to tuck in our shirts all the time. We don't need to tuck in your shirt. If you want to tuck in your shirt, you can. Your trousers then again, they should not be jumpy. Your trousers for both boys and girls, they can't be jumpy. They can't be above your ankles. They must cover your ankles. Then girls, your trouser cannot be like skin tight because it's corporate. You can't wear skin tight trousers. If not, I promise you, your hall officers, because they are like at the front of your halls in the reception before you pass, they will send you back 15 times. I promise you. You must wear trousers that, like, if you really need them to like be fitted a bit, they should still have some space so that they won't send you back, because that is a very annoying thing. Like when you are rushing for class, you're late, then they just tell you this is too tight, go and change. Or if you really are in bad luck that day, they'll tell you to go and bring it, and then they'll seize it. So just to avoid stress, if you're coming to this school, don't just bring anything like that. That's just the way. Next thing you need to know about this school is like some main rules that I'm going to tell you about. I'm not going to do anything more diverse because I may still make more videos regarding this school. Pairing. Pairing basically is like a boy and a girl maybe caught doing unholy things like holding hands, hugging during past interactive hours. Even during interactive hours, you can't do these things. That's just the truth. Holding hands, hugging, kissing, all the likes, anything like that. You can't do that. A boy and a girl are not meant to be caught in a compromising position anytime. You are not meant to be with a guy so comfortably still closely past 7 p.m. Because if they catch you, if you don't know what M&S is, that is monitoring and surveillance. They are basically like our police when we're caught break. They are the ones that catch us breaking the rules and all that things. So like they will give you an offense form. I'll talk about an offense form later on in this video. Anyways, that is the basic thing. You're not meant to be called parent. You can actually do courtship. Courtship is different from dating. You can't date in this school. There's courtship. That one you actually go and like register with the school that I'm courting this girl, I'm courting this boy. This boy is courting this boy. This boy is courting me or whatever. So you actually register with it. That doesn't still mean that you are so free from all their parent rules. You still don't pay. But like they know this person, this dad having a courtship. You can actually have a fiance in this school. You register it also. So that is basically the main thing about pairing. Another thing that you need to know about this school, we have attendance for like everything, because you know this is a Christian university. You know what you're getting into when you're coming to this school. There's attendance for every single one of these things. If you're on 100 level, you have CHOP, that's Covenant Hour of Prayer. If you don't know this, if you're not a member of Living Faith Church, also known as Winners, Covenant Hour of Prayer is from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Before, they used to close the doors because like you can't come late to job. If you don't come, they'll lock you out and you won't have attendance. Your attendance is not even like writing names that you can write a name for your friend or whatever. You are doing your biometrics, that is, you're going to thumbprints. So there's no way you can do anything for another person. If the person doesn't come for job, he is not going to get attendance. So basically, before they used to shut the doors by 5:35 a.m., but now recently they have been shutting the doors by 5:30 a.m. on the dot. You cannot be caught lingering around that. You will be thinking that they will open the door for you. I promise you they won't. Anyways, apart from chop, if you don't come for chop, it's going to affect your picking service attendance. I'm still going to talk about that in the next few minutes. Then also 100 level and 200 level have Thursday chapel service. 300, 400 and 500 level have Tuesday chapel service. But I'm in 100 level, so I go for Thursday chapel service. Thursday chapel service is basically like a service. It's like Sunday service, but like on Thursday. They basically make announcements, they preach, music, things that you would expect in a service. You also have to go for that depending on your level that you are. You must go. There's also biometrics, you will thumbprint there again. And if you miss these two, they are all leading to one thing. We have a portal, like an attendance portal online that we pick services. If you do not go for your job, if you do not go for your chapel service, you won't be able to pick service. All of that leads to one thing. Once you miss Sunday service too, there's still biometrics, you will still thumbprint. All this is just accumulating to one thing, because if you don't know, in all your lectures they are also doing thumbprinting. You will thumbprint in all your lectures because you must have 75% attendance before you can write your exams in this school. So if you are not going for any of all these services, your chop, your chapel service, your Sunday service, if you don't go for any one of them, it will suppress your lecture attendances. Your lecture attendances won't count. Anyone that you go for, it won't count. It's suppressed. And if you continue getting suppressed and you have less than 75% attendance, I promise you that exam you won't write it, and that is leading to carryover. Or if it's even so bad, you will repeat that level. I promise. So if you're coming to this school, just have that mentality that like church will be my second home. You're even supposed to even church will be your second home. Just know that. Know how to come on time. There are things that you cannot do in this school. Late coming is not condoned at all in this school. So that's basically the main thing about attendance I also need to know if you're coming to Landmark University. Another thing that you will need to know about this school, their hostels. I am in the Borough Hall right now. That is like the hostel, like the hall, your dormitory or anything you want to call it. That is where we stay, 100 level students stay. In Deborah Hall, you will have one roommate. There are only two in a room. But as you go to Sarah Hall is for 200 to 300 level students. There are four in a room because Sarah Hall is the biggest girls' hostel. It's the biggest hostel for girls. Sarah Hall is big. So in a room you have four people. So you have three roommates if you're in Sarah Hall. In Abigail Hall, that's for 400 level to 500 level students, and then some postgraduate students. You will be two in a room, so it will be still be less stressful. Deborah Hall, Sarah Hall, Abigail Hall. We only have three halls for girls. We originally had Dorcas Hall, but then the the population of boys in this school was so much, so they converted the Dorcas Hall to boys hostel. I don't really know the order of things for boys. I do know that boys, 100 level students, you will be four in a room. You'll be in Daniel Hall. Then you move to Dorcas Hall. Dorcas Hall is for 200 level students. Then I don't know the order for the rest, but I do know that it's Joseph Hall, there's Isaac Hall, there's Abraham Hall. Those are for the 300, 400, 500. I don't know the order. I don't know where you progress from there. I don't know the number. I still think Dorcas Hall is four in a room, to be exact. I think so. I'm not really sure because I'm not a boy. But anyway, that's the thing you need to know. There's also something called sanitation. We do sanitation every Saturday by 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Yeah, we do sanitation every Saturdays. They will basically sometimes they'll tell you what you're doing. We'll do raffle. You pick what you want to do. It doesn't matter if you pick toilets like three times in a row. You picked it, so you're going to do it. Or if you don't do it, if you don't do your sanitation, because we do sign when we're done doing your sanitation. Like today is a Saturday. I did my sanitation before I did any other thing today. If you don't do your sanitation, you can't leave your hostel. You can't go anywhere. And if you're someone that has plans, like if you're in a unit, choir, practice, all those stuff, you can't leave unless you do your sanitation. So if you don't do your sanitation, you won't be allowed to leave. Now, what we do in my blog, because there's something called hall reps. Hall reps are like higher level students who stay in your hostel. They are like the reps of your level, anything regarding your hostel. If, for example, my block is B100 block. There's something called wing rep. That is like the full wing. There's something called floor rep because upstairs and downstairs. Floor rep is like downstairs. She's the rep of that whole floor. So like basically they will come to you for my room, for my halls now, for me. They'll come to you, they'll tell you the things that are available and you pick what you want to do. So that you will not feel like they are pushing something on you that you don't want to do. You pick what you want to do. It's just a matter of whether you picked your things on time, if there are things that are available that you can do, but you must do something. But it's only on Saturdays. Every other day, cleaners come and clean your room. Also, another thing, light. Light is like almost very stable in this school. It's very stable actually. People may complain, there's always going to be complaining, but light is actually very stable. They hardly like take lights like that. If they do actually take the light, it's not for a long period of time that you can't like you complain. Like let's say 2 3 hours and the light is back. One thing for sure is that you must sleep. When you're sleeping, you sleep with lights, and most of the time when you wake up with lights still. So that's basically the thing. There's a very good supply of lights. Another thing to know about is this university-wide course called ADC. I can't really remember the name. You may think you won't do it because you're like studying computer science, you're studying engineering, you're studying this, you're studying that. You think you don't need it, you do it if you want to graduate. If you want to be in this school, you must do it every semester, every year till you leave the school. It's basically about agriculture. They'll teach you things about agriculture, how to farm, some particular products, how to do livestock rearing and all that things. In 100 level, there are 3 divisions: vegetable, pepper, and flower production. I don't know much about flowers, I don't know much about peppers because I chose vegetable for this 100 level. In 200 level, there are more things I don't really know. I think there's something with livestock or something like that. I don't really remember. Something with oil palm and all that stuff. So under vegetable, there are also 3 divisions again. I don't know if they may change it when you guys enter 100 level, but like right now, there is cockroach, there's amaranth, and there's okra, open brackets, ugu. Then right now, I mean cockroach, we have started planting. They have learned some type of things. You also need to know that now, if you do not go for ADC classes, like if you don't go there, because you will still thumbprint. Everything in this school is thumbprinting. Just know that thing before you come to this school. You will still thumbprint. If you do not thumbprint, if you don't go for that class, you won't be able to pick your Sunday services. And I explained that your lecture attendance suppressed, all those stuff. Yeah. Basically, so you have to go. You have to go with a note, a 60 list note that will be graded at the end of the class before exams. Anyways, the other course that I'm talking about that you will need to know, EDS, they are basically different like practical things that you do. Right now I'm in HTSI, is also known as high technology small industry. We do things like, all these your clothes, you see all these stitches, all these embroidery stitches, there's a machine there that they use to like make them. There is a machine that we use to produce banners, to 3D printers, all those type of things that you may need, and you will need as a business owner. They make things there, and that's what I'm learning for this semester. You pick it every semester. There's also interior design, graphic design, makeup, cosmetics, something. I don't really know. I didn't really focus on that. There's fashion design, there's tailoring, there are many other things. There's bead making, there are also other things. There's also shoemaking. You can't really remember them all because they're like 15 in number, but I guarantee you'll find something that you like. There's also baking for those that like things relating to cooking and all that stuff. You must do it. You have like, they'll grade you. There'll be a day that you may be learning, they'll be showing you things, but there'll be a day for your for a CA, for exam. They'll tell you to do things. All of you will do something, and then they'll grade your work that you do out of 30. I remember I did shoemaking last time and I got like 28/30 for what I did. So you must do it. That's basically what you need to know about those university courses. They are compulsory. For ADS, you do attendance. They print out a sheet of paper with all your names, and then you sign for each week that come. You sign it. You cannot sign for someone. You may think you can sign for someone. They will catch you. They may not catch you the first day, but they will catch you. So just be safe and just don't do it. That's just the basic thing. Just live a peaceful life in this school, and you will never even hear of anything like offense from like M&S, like anything. Which takes me to my next topic I'm going to talk about. M&S. M&S, also known as monitoring and surveillance. This is a very interesting topic that I'm going to talk about. I mentioned that there are something like our police, like they do catch you for your crimes, things like pairing, things like stealing. You also go and report to them. They are not only going to catch you for pairing, because some of you, that's only what some people know M&S for. Like if your money was stolen, if anything was stolen, you do report to M&S, because they are like your police. They are like our police. They are the ones that will help you. Most of the time when you report to them, they do get returned back. That's just the thing. So no matter how you may feel like they're stopping you from doing what you want, they're doing all this for your own good anyways. So if you lose your money in like a public place, you report to them. If you lose your money anywhere, but make sure you know it was stolen, not like you lost it and it's somewhere in your room. Don't report to them, because they may take up action now and nothing actually happened, and then you later find it in your room. That's just a waste of time. Make sure you are sure it was stolen. Someone stole your money. Anything happened, it was stolen. Anything, stealing, robbery, someone like beats, ganging, bullying, you can report to them. If they anyhow they catch you, let me tell this thing to like side topic. Boys, you must cut your hair long cut. That's just the thing. Girls, your hair must not be past brow length. It cannot be longer than brow length. If your hair is longer than brow length, when you're even resuming, they will cut your hair for you. And if you want them to cut you, M&S, this M&S we're still talking about. If they cut your hair for you, you will just lose the hair, because you won't like it. You won't like the way they will do your hair for you. So just protect your hair and protect your money, because hair, to make hair is very expensive now. just do your hair short. Don't make it long. Your hair must not be longer than bra length. Boys, your hair cannot be so high that they'll be able to put a pen in your hair. For boys, they cannot put a pen in your hair and the pen will stay. That means your hair is too high. If you somehow, any of you, because I don't know how you guys used to sleep away, like you resume your hair, they didn't catch you. For girls, I don't know, maybe you packed it up, though they may most likely tell you to drop your packing. You packed it up, or I don't know what you did something, your hair is longer but they didn't catch you at that moment. Or boys, I don't know, maybe you pressed your hair down somehow and they didn't catch you. That's resumption time. They will catch you, and that's when you have your ID card. They will seize your ID card. And let me tell you, there are college buildings, 2 college buildings. You go there most of the time for important classes. You cannot enter that college building without your ID card. They will seize your ID card and tell you to collect your ID card when you cut your hair. Girls, when you lose your hair or when you cut it short, or if they are even nice and wicked at the same time, they'll cut your hair for you. And let me tell you, they won't measure your face and they'll cut it anyhow it is. You carry it or you lose the hair. For girls, another thing that you need to know, you cannot have multicolor. You can't use multicolored attachments. You use black attachments or you use dark brown. You can't use light brown. You can't use brown that matches your hair sometimes if it's so sharp. Because I tried that before, because my hair is very, very sharp brown, very light. Like it shines a bit when you're under the sun. I did it because since they said you can use brown that matches your hair, I did brown attachment that matches my hair. I had to dye my hair, like I used dye on my hair, and it actually damaged the hair color that I had. I'm still trying to get my natural hair color back. So just to be safe, make black attachments. Even if you have red hair, make black attachments. Just please make black attachments. Just avoid stress in this school, and you will not have any type of stress, because this school is actually very fun school to be in. There are many events. So that is basically all you need to know about M&S. I think I may have discussed all the main things. Offense form is handled by M&S. M&S, they'll be an amazing part of your life. Let me just tell you now, if you're coming to this school, they are like everything. You cannot, like, when you commit an offense for the first time, they may give you letter of conscience. It depends on the offenses that you make. I may do another video for that, because things about landmark are so long. This video is already getting like so bulky, and people won't want to watch that. Of course you won't want to watch it. But anyways, the thing is that offense form, you will fill your offense form, your name and stuff. I don't know, I've never seen an offense form since I came to this school, but like you fill your offense depending on where your offense is. If your offense is so bad, you face SDC, that is Student Development Council. That is like basically like court. If you are proven guilty, it's either you are giving suspension, you're giving 1 year suspension, 3 week suspension, expulsion, all those type of things, anything like that. And let me tell you, you cannot be expelled in this school now and people won't know, because now during our Thursday and Tuesday chapel services, they do post the list of people and their pictures and their offenses and their level, and they post your offense and they post what they did to you. So if you committed anything in this school and you think, okay, people won't know, I can still lie, I can still do this, you cannot do it anymore. It's a disgrace, but it's to teach people not to do this type of things anymore. So basically, don't just try and see offense form, because me, I know if I see offense form, I'll cry. That's all I will say. If I see it, I'll cry. That's basically like the main thing about offense forms in this school. Okay guys, that is all I can tell you now for this video, because I'm actually making 2 videos today. So that's all I can tell you. If you want to know anything more about this school, please let me know in the comments, and I promise to give you a reply. If you really enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment. Thank you so much for watching. Love you.